two undefeated versus undefeated. Undefeated versus undefeated. Can't get more wild than this, man. Let's get it.
The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. The Golden Gophers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. By the receiver. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Right there, Ebron.
The catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's caught. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That's how we do that.
Who says he need explosive plays?
I want to play him, boy. You playing with Jordan, boy?
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick catch over the middle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Lets it fly to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense able. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Pass complete on a crosser. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Deliveries from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, goal.
Boys, just about laid it out.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a quarterback keeper. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, my God. I made them boys look like dang little toys out there.
What era we're talking about in college football. The
Got them bouncing all off him, and they couldn't do
The
nothing.
toughest things that defense can do, and
They
this
can't do
quarterback
nothing with
deserves
it.
a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Keep the heck out of him. Had him lost.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first down, it's play action. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by
I had
his
circle
defense.
wide open. I messed up.
Trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Completion. That's about 9.
The defense been showing up, boy.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when
That's all they had to do.
that ball loose.
Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
With sure hands, it's Hayes. Tackle made after a big game all the way to
There go
the
Hayes.
46.
There go Hayes.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, that's a real life push off tackle. Play it down Holland. They doing some piss poor tackling like that.
You knew coming
It's
into the
Georgia
national
for you.
championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, down.
The fucking wide open. What am I doing?
That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it.
Lord have mercy.
A crucial play by this defense. And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's found some room at the 45.
Boy, he almost made up for it. He almost busted.
All the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps
Good
a
blessing.
defense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score.
I saw Buddy Blix down and I had to throw it. Jeez. That's how we get to doing it right now. That's the ice on the cake right now.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
I don't need to speak too soon, but let me do what I do. Let me get this 1st down.
As possible for their offense. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but
That's game.
so the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain.
Let's game, baby.
Champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them.
We didn't get the Heisman this year, but I promise you next year I will be back.
They come through one more time, and as you say, they hold the trophy.
Better than
They
ever.
are the national champions
I
of the
closed
year.
out the season strong. Started off a little rough. Had less sacks this season.
A wild,
Yeah.
exciting season of college
Let me
football.
get that thing to win the trophy.
And our entire crew behind the scenes.
Stay in the house.
I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the
But
Minnesota
win
Golden
the ship
Gophers.
is what matters. Yeah, y'all see that? All smiles right there. Woo! Dogs down. Dogs down. Boy, running all over. I didn't pass. I didn't 26 yards. Good lord. 10 yards of carry. Touchdown. So. Try to get Ebron a touchdown, but it couldn't. Yeah, but he balled out. As we get done with that, man, gotta see what this next season will look like. But yeah, we're on top of the world. 2 undefeated teams clash head. Best team won. Simple as that. On the next season, baby.